if I'd have thought about it, I'd have brought some of our radiation medicines.
Should be okay. Oh yeah, it is kind of high, yeah. All I have is anti-radiation ointment, which is only good till after you get a radiation.
Not anymore. If you look, they actually, all the radiation medicines now reduce radiation.
Okay.
The anti-radiation ointment reduces it by 1. The anti-radiation pill reduces it by...
By 1 whole number? Because I was at 0.2 when I used...
Yeah, it's by 1 whole number. The radiation pill reduces it by 3. The radiation injection reduces it by 5, I believe.
Wow. And taking a shower gets rid of all of it.
Yes, but we don't have a shower on our dinky little ship here, so...
You check how full we are.
All right.
About half. A little less than half.
Well, what number of gold do we have? We have almost 500. Let's get 500 and then go get the titanium.
Okay.
Because 500 would make 100 gold ingots, which is a good amount. All right, we're good. We're at like 575 now, so.
581. Okay. We shall be back. Of course, we can also use that gold to buy the stuff too.
Yes, we could, but you know, that gold is not going to give us enough credits to buy what we need.
Was that reduced? Because it seemed like I was able to get tons from just making gold coins and just cashing them in.
Each ingot makes like 50 gold coins. So we have 100 ingots. That would be 5,000 gold coins. That's like nothing.
That's not very much. Yeah, that's not very much at all. Or 5,000 credits, you mean?
Right, 5,000 credits. Or it'd be 5,000 gold coins, which each gold coin is like 30 credits or something. I don't know.
Oh, this moon that you see on the right is the same kind of moon that we just left.
Yeah, that one over there. They're both ice moons, and then this one here is a temperate forest moon.
Do ice moons have ice?
No, ice planets don't have ice either.
Sorry, the whole planet's made of ice, but you can't harvest any of it.
Well, that's not true. You put down a water generator and it harvests the ice into water. So
that when you do find a place where you can harvest ice blocks or chunks of ice, it never melts.
Right.
Oh, this is another. Okay.
And so
you should be able to take the ice, put it into a regular container, put your food items into that container, and it keeps it cold.
So while working on the Star Salvage and trying to get it to work and everything, I found out that each sun has an additional 6 playfields, up, down, left, right, forward, back. For the sun.
All 4? All 4 directions, huh? Or
all 6 directions, so that whenever you warp to it, whichever direction you're coming from, that's the direction that the playfield that you go to. Well, there's an Arrestrum asteroid. That's nice. Titanium is probably one of these multiple ones we have in here. We got 5 right in front of us. Hopefully it is. I think the more common asteroids they put in, like, in the actual asteroid field radius, and then the rarer ones are the ones they put far out, like the gold and the Erestrum and all that.
Why did it say map titanium resource?
Because that's the icon is supposed to be the titanium icon, but it what
not
they
showing the icons, it's just showing the name because we're in space.
Right, because what happens is they put the wrong link, so that's what the link they put, but that's not the link to the actual icon. So
Second one. 2 Neos, 2 Estrine.
I'm surprised this Erestrum's so close. There's 3 more that I see that we haven't discovered. Four more. One's on the other side of the planet, or I guess of the moon 1.
This here?
Yeah. This one looks like Sathium. This might be what we're looking for if it's not another Neo. Nope, that's Promethium.
The only one we haven't found is titanium at this point.
Yep. Well, we haven't found a magnesium one either.
Oh, right. Okay. There we go.
So I guess the final one may
Oh,
or
there's
may
probably
not
more
be.
Yeah, but there's probably more magnesium in Southium.
While we're on the way over to this one, I'm going to stop at the trade station so we can unlock its teleporter.
Oh, there's one here? Cool.
Yeah, that way what we can do is we can teleport back here from the planet and spawn in a small vessel over here, and we don't have to fly over here anymore.
Oh, now I see it.
And now that we've discovered it like this, we ought to be able to warp to it. But just to make sure, I'd like to land.
We would warp the one in orbit, the one planet side back home.
We could warp to the one right next to our base if we wanted.
Probably spawn a little hover pod. Not a hover pod, just a pod.
Probably what I'll end up doing in reality is I'll spawn a SOV with the drill, and then I will spawn a small vessel that can carry it around the base. And this POI, this trade station is actually one of the ones that the dude will buy the things for high prices. Okay, so we could teleport to any of the trade stations. The teleport station next to our base is the one right there. So looks like we're good to go. I don't have to use it to teleport or anything to link it up. And then we can now utilize this in our trading to get lots of credits quickly and get more of the, what do you call them? Because there's a guy on here that will sell mobility boosts for low and a guy on here that will buy them for high.
Nice. I don't need money. You want to start doing that right now or what?
No, I say we go ahead and try to continue to find the titanium. Because I don't have a whole lot more time. I say we find the titanium, head back to the base. In fact, we may just end up logging out on this trade port if the titanium's right here.
Yeah, still want to mine for the titanium first.
Yeah, there's still one more that I see on the map that that is not there. Like that we haven't discovered yet, so between this one and the next one.
Okay.
Yep.
You detect it, but you don't know what it is. Okay, I see it. Where's the titanium? So really the radar is just like a miniature version of show all or ints or something like that.
Of map.
Map
to show the map. But on planet side, it doesn't reveal the entire map. It just shows where the POIs are. So
these ones aren't technically an entity. There's no AI behind it or anything.
Say what?
All the resources aren't entities because there's no AI on.
Well, they do show up if you hit ints-all. They'll show up as entities because they have a nameplate. If just like a unowned structure would.
What's that? Oh, magnesium. 3 magnesium.
That's all the ones that I have seen. This titanium one must be...
Try flying to the left, maybe? Because looking at the map, I'm trying to see if there's a balance. There's probably stuff to port.
Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be balanced.
Yeah, I always think, like, there's so much stuff on this side. Because that first restaurant that we found is way out over here.
Yeah, I know.
Might be something on the other side of the second moon, too.
There's a... Something. Wreckage. I was going to say, it's not labeled, so... Interesting.
Has a turret on there.
Yeah. We could use it to get things if we needed to, but we don't have time right now.
Yeah, it might have thrusters, too.
I know it has a few thrusters on it.
Something come up?
Not yet. I was just leveling out.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you churned up and I thought you found something.
If we had a capital vessel with a detector, we might be able to find it easier.
Oh. Has a longer range.
Twice the range.
Yeah, it's only level 7 to build the detector for a CV.
Yeah. The CV we're planning on bringing in has one, so...
How about the one you want to build?
Well, not the little one that's just going to transport it from... Transport the stuff, but the command base has one.
Yeah.
There's something out here. It's not an asteroid, but maybe going out to it will help us ping other asteroids.
Wow, there's a lot of asteroids. Just looking towards
Yeah.
the first on our right side, it's like tons of stuff. Actually, we're circling back sort of in the direction where we came from, where we started.
Keep in mind, things could be not just, you know, forward, back, left, right, but underneath the plane and everything as well.
Right. All 3 dimensions.
This is where if we had had both of our things, it would have been come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Because you can take one side, I can take another.
Yeah. This is actually near where we came in. This is the first Erestrum asteroid that we found. Looks like this might be another wreck of some sort. Well, it's a Polaris thing, or at least it was orange for a second.
Another wreckage.
I don't think I've seen this one.
Oh, I have. Yeah, there's a couple of thrusters on it, and otherwise it's pretty hollow. It looks weird though. There's a little, looks like an umbilical cord that just fell off. Oh, great! Under Windows update.
All right, I'm gonna kind of go underneath the forest moon and see if we can find something down there.
Do you have a second computer or a second monitor?
I have a second monitor.
Okay, I'm wondering if we should stream to each other when we do this using Steam, just so we can see what we're doing.
I mean, we could. My second monitor has my my OBS on it, so.
That way, next time, whenever you say, come over here, and I can just look on your stream and see where you are.
Yeah.
Or live stream on Twitch as we're recording.
Yeah, we could, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't do anything with my Twitch stream. I watch other streamers on Twitch.
I occasionally stream, but not often.
Alright, my second computer is up to date. I'll do it to my main machine once we're done. Nothing so far, huh? Hopefully there's actually titanium out here.
There is. If it's not an asteroid, it won't show up on the thing. Only the planet side ones have the potential resource deposits shown. There's the Xerax patrol vessel. Or I guess it's a supply station. It's not actually a vessel, but it's the Xerax drone base for space.
Oh, really? So if we build a station out here, it'll get attacked?
Yep.
By space drones, I guess?
Yep.
I can see some things floating around it right now. It must be space drones. Actually, it looks like they're on our ass. I see 2 specks on our tail. Okay, we're out of range. I don't think it's going to matter. They were going faster than those little drones. Those drones are dumb too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they fixed the problems. There was a time when the drones would just kind of sit there and stare at you, not do anything.
Well, that they don't do that anymore, but there is a thing where they occasionally just sit there and spin around in a single place.
But I literally saw, it was a tiny speck of them, but I saw two pop out and kind of come towards us, but we were going too fast and too far ahead.
We were going too fast and too furious.
Yes. At least we know where that is. Actually, it's not far from the trading station.
The reason I thought it was a capital vessel, though, is because if you look on the map, it shows up as a dot, and I'll tell you why. It is a capital vessel, but the blueprint is for a base. But for some reason, the game has been spawning them in as capital vessels.
It doesn't move because there's no thrusters on it, huh? That's funny. It's a base capital vessel.
It's a capital basal.
Capital base with no thrusters. So you'd think that the planets would draw it in and make it crash on the surface from the gravity.
All right, if we don't find it in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to have to go ahead and go. We'll head back to the trade station and...
All right. And we can log out here in space, can't we?
We could, yes, but I would rather dock somewhere.
Safe. Okay.
I might do some searching on my own off camera.
Okay. Then we'll park. I'll get out of the ship and be on the space station.
Well, keep in mind, if you log out while sitting in the ship, you'll log back in sitting in the ship.
After you move the ship? Huh.
Yeah, because we did that before with the capital vessel. You were in a seat, you crashed, then you came back, and you were still in the seat even though the ship had moved.
Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting it does that.
I'm going to try to make one quick fly past the moon, past this moon, and then we'll see.
Speaking of outer space, we're back in space again. Yay.
Yeah, because the titanium resource is obviously not near the moon, so... Or not near the other moon.
And there's all kinds of stuff around that moon. This one, there's not much anything around this one. The ice moon.
That's because the forest moon is the primary planet of the system, and then this is a secondary planet that's set further away from the center of the playfield.
The moon has a moon. Is that really a thing? Can a moon have a satellite of its own?
Yes, it can, but usually they're just called minor satellites, I believe. Because normally they're not, big enough to constitute a moon. They're more, asteroid in size and shape.
It reminds me of old drawings of Mars that had all the canals.
Yeah.
On this.
I'm actually using the moon's gravity to go faster than my max speed.
You're slingshotting right now? You can do that?
I'm going 115 meters per second, but my max is 107.
Oh, yeah.
because as you get close to a large body, you will get pulled in by the gravity, and it'll let you go faster. You go slower, as you can see now. I'm going farther away, and with the cruise control active. But if I actually, and that only works with cruise control active. If you manually do it, it just caps out at the max. Just like now, I'm pressing the button without the cruise control, and it's going the max. If I activate cruise control and let go, it's not going the max because the gravity of the moon.
That's why cruise control seems to be slow sometimes. It's because whatever, especially if you're in space. I get it now.
Yes, and that works the same way on the planet. If you are cruise control and you angle down, you go faster. Angle up, you go slower. So if you want to go faster than your max speed overall, when you're going up, press the button and hold it, and you'll go faster. And then cruise control at the top, angle down, and you'll go faster going down, doing sort of a flutter thing. The boosters will, like if you have the jet boosters, you can go past that maximum while flying. All right, I'm gonna head back to the space station.
Okay. Well, I learned something. Cool.
Yeah, I figured all that out on my own. They never mentioned that in any of their updates or anything, but...
What's that to our right?
Sathium asteroid?
Sathium. It looked ominous. It looked like a derelict ship that was like dead and was just floating.
You know what I want them to end up doing? I want them to end up having ships that look like they're derelict when you scan them originally, it has the question mark and everything, and then when you get closer you can see it, but it doesn't ever tell you what it is until you're like right up on it, and then it comes to life and then gets a faction, and whatever faction it is how it treats you, whether it's, you know, friendly, hostile, neutral.
Then all weapons pop out. You're like, oh crap.
Right, you know, and so it's like, oh, it's actually a Xerax, you know, an actual Xerax vessel. It's not a derelict ship, you know. Well, no, do that only for the pirates. Have the pirates be the ones that do that. So if you're friendly to the pirates, you don't really have to worry. You get close, it comes to life, and then you're like, oh, it's you know. But if it's, you know, an actual faction, you know, if you're hostile to them or neutral, which, you know, happens in the single player by following the storyline, then you know, then it starts attacking you.
Okay.
All right, well, I thought you were going to stay in the seat just in case.
Well, we can do the outro and I'll sit back
Okay,
down.
yeah. Well, that's going to be it for these episodes. I hope everybody enjoyed the episodes. If you did, hit the like button. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12 Experimental, go ahead and subscribe to FragALot and KnowItAllDM. I'm KnowItAllDM.
And I'm FragALot.
And he's doing a dance around the ship. And as always, y'all have a good day now.